Evaluate just how you think your performance was today, and just the running backs as a whole.
I think my performance is okay. You know, a couple plays I could make better reads, but as a running back group as a whole, I think we made a lot of progress this whole camp. You know, a lot of new guys came in, a lot of young fullbacks, guys learning the system. They picked it up pretty well. You know, I think the running backs, you know, kind of the core. You know, the offense going to feed off us.
What do you think having a strong running game this season can do for just the offense as a whole with DJ Williams?
I think it's going to be a key down the stretch. You know, late game situation where we can control the clock, or you know, they can feed off us. You know, we can set the pace of the game, the big play, you know, positive yards, and that's the thing. We got fresh legs. You know, everybody can do the same thing, so we won't miss a beat.
How much has it helped you guys to have a little bit more beef up front of the offensive line with the junior college transfers?
You know, it helps a lot. You know, a lot of those guys, they came in doing really well from last year, you know, to this year. So we made a big jump in the offensive line.
You have a variety of running backs, you know, traditional guys who, you know, bigger, can run downhill. How do you think that complements y'all as a group?
I think compliments is good because, you know, you got some guys who can get on the edge, some guys who can give them 20 tackles, and some guys who can really give them 20 tackles, you know. You know, with Noble, Kelly, you know, those guys really can be good for a short yardage or, you know, goal line, and they can be in the middle of the field and play too. So I think it complements everybody. Everybody, you know, everybody can do the same thing.
Coach was just mentioning how, you know, it might be a situation where if a guy gets hot, he's going to stay with them. How does that play in the competition, you know, knowing back in your mind, if, you know, one guy gets hot, they might get the ball more, or if you get hot, you get the ball more?
Well, I mean, it's a rhythm sport, so, you know, if you hot, you know, you got to go with the high hand. It's a friendly competition, but we all competitive. You know, everybody wants to play, but, you know, we understand at the end of the day, it's about winning.
What have you done with your own game? You've kind of risen to the top of the running back core, kind of separated yourself this spring and over the summer. What types of improvements have you made to this allowed you to do that?
It was more mental for me, you know, just transitioning, just being patient as a runner, just making the transition, going full speed and being patient, seeing the holes, and making good reads, good cuts, and being down here.
What improvements have you seen from the defensive front seven? It seems like the defensive line a little more aggressive. Obviously, the JUCO linebackers coming in are pretty aggressive. What types of improvements have you seen on that side of the ball?
I think they feed off the JUCO linebackers. I think those guys get everybody going. You know, starting with Steve-O, Bree. Then, you know, you got Tyree on the outside. I think those guys, you know, they're more the leaders of the defense. So the defense feeds off them. And then the D-line, you know, you got some guys who can rush the edge.